Good evening. Good evening and welcome to Season 3, Episode 2 of Treehouse Sessions. Tonight you will bear witness to One Love, 70 plus audience members and 3 astounding acts in a shared tree. None of which would be possible without the mummy and daddy of Treehouse Sessions, Aid and Vic. So please, can we show them some love tonight, guys? Yeah. So, you know, Treehouse has been going strong now for about 3 years. I like to think that we're quite committed, going from strength to strength. We're kind of like a well-oiled musical love machine. But if you like it, you heard me, yeah. If you like it, you need to put a ping on it. And James is going to tell you how to do that a little bit later. But first, I need to share something with you. I'm feeling rather wild and naughty tonight, and I think it might have something to do with the new presenter. So there's many things I could use to describe this person, none of which will quite cut it, all of which that, you know, would be totally inappropriate in a family environment. But what I will say is, she is the Itchy to my Scratchy, the Punch to my Judy, the Laurel to my Hardy, the Bonnie to my Clyde. And there's your clue, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the beautiful, astounding Bonita.
Wow, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Jamila. I am absolutely thrilled to be part of this magical evening of music and love in the Treehouse. So we have a fantastic evening for you this evening. But first, my first comment of the evening would be that I'm absolutely thrilled to be presenting with this beautiful mystical creature.
Wow.
Me and Jamila share a lot. We share friendship.
We do.
We share the same name. Bonita and Jamila mean the same thing in Arabic and Spanish.
Yes.
We also share the same bathwater very frequently. So it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me. I digress. We are here this evening to celebrate music. We have 3 truly epic acts for you. We have Harry Daniels, a local Bremy lad who's gravitating back home this evening. who is going to wow us with his soulful guitar and haunting vocals.
Yes.
We are welcoming Rainy Day Woman, all the way from sunny Devon, who will be delighting us with honest folk and soulful sounds. I'm not supposed to mention Dave. Aid's going to shout, but I'm going to mention Dave because he is one badass musician. Yes. Dave from The Big Empty will also be joining us. So, we are lucky, lucky people this evening.
We are, aren't we?
We sure are. On that note, I'm going to hand over to the magnificent James, who is going to talk to us about Treehouse social media. So get in touch, folks. Let's share the love.
It really is true. I am magnificent. Anyway, we want you to get in touch with us on Twitter. It's @thesessions, or Instagram as well, and on our Facebook page, which is the Treehouse Sessions. So please get in touch with us. We want to hear from you. We've got a bit of a challenge tonight. In between acts, these two lovely ladies are going to put water into their mouths, and it's up to you guys to make them laugh.
I knew nothing about this, by the way.
I knew nothing about this. I'd written my introduction.
We don't have bibs.
Well, yeah.
We need bibs.
If not, it's going to fall to me to make them laugh, and that's going to really look bad. Yeah, so please, and the audience as well, you're here. If any of you want to grab me and say this, that you know that will make one of these two laugh.
Don't do that.
Please do it. Please do it. Please do it. There's a goodie bag to be won. We might need help. Just have a word with me anyway. Anyway, I digress. We've got a Treehouse Test veteran coming now. He's been here a few times in different guises. This is the wonderful Dave.
Slowly I walk over, feels like I'm sinking as the walls fall in. Just keep me here, darling. I caught a glimpse of you tonight. Lights are flashing, tension on the motorway. Why are there so many people in the way? I caught a glimpse of you. I caught a glimpse of you tonight. We got beasts in broad daylight. I hear them froth at the mouth. The children are screaming. Get on your feet. 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 Oh, get on your feet. I caught a glimpse of you. I caught a glimpse of you. I caught a glimpse of you tonight. Slowly I walk over. There's no reason to turn away. Cheers. That's done, thanks. Thanks ever so much. Wow. That song was called House of Skinny People for the after parties in King's Eve. This next song is called Elbow Grease. All of a sudden, out the blue, comes you. Like a wild beast in full stride, stampede a grace, a shimmer of light. Casting a cold shadow upon the cracks of my wall. And oh, for a minute there, you nearly lost me. Oh, for a minute there, you nearly had me. But I'm too thick shy, I could sneeze every time I look into the deep sea green of your eyes. With momentary fatal gaze collided, and everything else just blurred, enveloping us. And oh, for a minute there, you nearly had me. Oh, for a minute there, nearly lost me completely. But we've been using too many TV screens for places to hide. Oh, we've been using too many TV screens for places to hide. You look handsome for a while there, I nearly forgot. But I'm all in, copy burn, elbow grease. Yes, I'm ready to learn, I'm ready to read at your pace. Oh, for a minute there, you nearly had me. Oh, for a minute there, you nearly lost me completely. But we've been using too many TV screens for places to hide. Oh, we've been using too many TV screens for places to hide. Ta. How are you all? You all okay? Yeah, it's a bit cold, isn't it? It must be the weather. I'm really nervous, so I do apologise. Oh, I haven't played for a long time. Why haven't you played for a long time? I got a little boy. Yeah, he's one. He's awesome. Okay, so this next song is called Why Won't You Just Let Us In? I wrote it a while ago, but this is the first time I've played it live. It's one of those classic tales of death and just, you know, that sort of social feeling of when you're a man, you can't cry in public. So it's one for birthdays and, you know, weddings. But it's a tongue-in-cheek one, you know, it's a joke, you know, it's a cheerful one. There was once a sweet lady, got so sick of being stuck with all these men that found her navel to weep on. She'd sneeze in her head, cough above their sobs, but still all these weeping men would come, singing their pretty little song. Oh, why won't you just let us in? Caught our own death and we won't catch yours, but we still feel the damn bite. I the January cold. And some would say it was the silk touch of a palm. And some would say it was the dark corners of a room. Some would say that even when all the weeping men died, some would say that they'd still wait outside her door, singing their pretty little song. Why won't you just let us in? Call our own death and we won't catch yours, but we still fear the damn bite of the January. Why won't you just let us in? Call our own death and we won't catch yours, but we still feel the damn bite of the January cold. Cheers. Cool, thanks ever so much. This is a new song, it's called Sometimes I Forget. So we all sometimes do forget. I listen to the cars in the nighttime just to fill in the gaps. I struggle with the weight of the bookcase. Words are empty and loose, stood next to you. Oh, sometimes I forget the selfless things you do. Sometimes I forget you're a beautiful thing, you. I try to picture a perfect garden and a perfect shelter. Enough to keep me awake, staring at the faces in the ceiling. Oh, sometimes I forget the selfless things you do. Sometimes I forget. Well, I guess I'm your curse. Have you ever had the same dream over and over? Your face all bloody and me, I'm completely weak and useless. I wait till another morning, creeps through the curtains and creeps onto my pillow. turns my head away from the door, back from the floor, back to you. Oh, sometimes I forget the selfless things you do. Sometimes I forget you're a beautiful thing, you. 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 Thank you. Cheers, thank you. So my name's Dave Langley. I'm now in a band called The Big Empty. It's quite empty at the moment. A little busy. So that was quite a happy love song. This is another love song. It's called Thin Crooks. Hang on, I've got to tune that, hang on. Oh dear. Oh, that's not too bad. It's that one. Right, sorry about that. My week, should I be lonely? Did I do enough? Did I do anything good? My week, my waste of energy. Is it easier for you to lie? Cause I just want to see your light. Just want to see your light. But I feel that the mirror will fall off the wall again. Should we go miss each other? I worry. Yeah, I wouldn't miss much. I thought we'd be forever. Eternity, our only demise. Love, it's impossible to measure against time. Oh, love. yes, I just wanna see your light. But am I just another thin crook looking for scraps? Come on, show me the goods. Let me have another look. Thank you ever so much. Have a wonderful night.
Hey, welcome to the Yurt. Come and join us. We have Harry Daniels, who's going to be playing this evening, and Rainy Day Woman. And Bonnie, over to you. What are we going to say?
So, welcome guys. Welcome to this beautiful warm yurt. It's super toasty in here. So, Harry and Jack, fabulous to have you here this evening.
Cheers, thank you.
Just interested in your inspiration as an artist, because obviously Ben Howard, Joni Mitchell, Scott Matthews, to name but a few. Just quite interested in the name play there, because Harry Daniels.
Wow.
It's one of those names, it's like a palindrome where the surname could be the first name.
Well,
and,
yeah, like I've had that over the years, growing up and stuff. But yeah, like I don't know, it's how it's happened. I went to uni in Cheltenham and I got songwriting and stuff, and went out on my own, and then met up with Jack for other bands and stuff, and yeah, so it's a big network in Cheltenham, isn't it? So yeah, it's like fair.
Fantastic.
Everyone uses the same musicians, stuff like that. So yeah, brilliant.
Excellent. So what would you say has been your biggest inspiration throughout your career to date?
Blimey, that's a big question. Like, I don't know, like obviously my songs to start with were from like a mental health point of view. Like I've been through my own struggles and stuff. So, but like really isn't like I can't really put an artist on it. It's just I listen to stuff. Like Spotify is an amazing thing to use.
Yeah.
And you can find so many artists that nobody would hear each day. So like. That's how I spend my days at home, is just trying to find the next artist that is new and fresh. So
Yeah. Going on a YouTube journey. I like doing that.
An adventure in sound.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
So we're kind of obsessed with Troubadour, your song. We've listened to it so many times and we're singing it around the house. Not that we live together, but separate
Independently.
houses.
Oh,
But if you did.
But if we did, we'd be harmonising and all sorts.
Share the bathwater, they share everything.
We literally share everything,
Share
including
boys.
Troubadour now. So what was the inspiration behind Troubadour? Tell us a bit about that.
Oh, I had a difficult relationship a
Yeah.
couple of years ago and stuff, like classic song basis, isn't it?
Yes.
So, and that, so like obviously, like bull in the china shop type of thing, like arguments,
Yeah.
that sort of environment, situation. So it just came from that, and
Yeah.
I remember starting to write that guitar part, and then it just stuck and.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
More, we want more.
Oh, sorry, I'm not doing it yet. So, yeah. So, yeah.
And Jack, you're creating music with
Harry,
Harry?
yeah.
How long has that been going on?
That's been going for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. 2 years, maybe.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
1.5 years, 2 years, yeah.
Going strong.
Yeah, I just play drums, but I help out a little bit with the songwriting aspect of things as well.
He's
Harry's kind of the.
he's pushed me like further on than what I imagined it to go to. So like big crux of him, like brilliant
Yeah.
drummer. So
Amazing.
yeah, so
That's great. A good combo then.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Fabulous. Any up and coming gigs that we can come and see?
The next one I've got after this is in Cheltenham, supporting a band called Bridges, who are from Bridgewater and stuff. So that's
Yeah.
at the Frog and Fiddle, and that's where I've done a lot of my gigs over the last couple of years. But,
Yeah.
So yeah,
Shout out to the Frog and Fiddle.
Yeah,
definitely. I
big
used to
shout
work
out.
there as well, so I've got
Oh,
to give
did
it a
you?
shout.
Got to give it a big
Yeah,
Exactly.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. So,
Definitely. And are you excited to play this evening?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to it.
They thought, what we're going to do is just going to bomb.
We were excited to hear. I don't think we're That's great.
Yeah, brilliant setup.
It's a privilege to be actually.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully we'll get invited back, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you know, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, all right, well, we're inviting
Get
himself
around by
back.
the end of the night. Who knows? Who knows?
Just can't get the axe these days, can you? No, good luck, guys. I'm sure you'll be amazing. I heard a little bit of you earlier, so I'm looking forward to it. So.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Cheers.
I normally save that for an intro.
Break the mold, James.
I know, yeah, I've broken them.
Smash it.
Excellent. It's an absolute privilege to have you guys here. We're really, really looking forward to it. So.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Speak to you in a bit.
Yeah, so guys, we're going to kick you out of the yurt now so you can go and get
Good.
ready
Can you get ready? Cool.
to please our local...
Oh, yeah, well,
See that?
Mind your head.
Oh, Harry.
That's it.
It's rude.
That's it, Daniel.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck. See you on the other
see you
side.
later.
See you in a bit. And we are left with Hanna and Gabriel.
Hello.
Rainy Day. Welcome to Treehouse Sessions.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Super
it's
nice.
so lovely. It's gorgeous.
It's a really beautiful space, isn't it? And lots of the artists really enjoy playing here because you've got an audience that are just completely captivated.
Yeah.
It's quiet and it's fab, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's a magical event. So
It's exactly what you want as a
fabulous.
musician. Just people listening, people interested.
Yeah.
It's not like a pub when people are just maybe just there to have a drink, or they're here to
exactly.
watch the music.
Yeah,
So
which is wonderful. It's what
Yeah,
you want.
definitely. It's what we all want, isn't
Yeah,
it?
especially playing acoustically. Like the best it's ever going to sound is us in a room playing with each other. So the
Yeah.
closest we can get to that, and
Yeah.
the way the sound exists in the space. And
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just intrigued. Obviously, your name, Rainy Day Woman. You must get asked this all the time. But are you guys Dylan fans?
Yeah, big time.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been a bit of a coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a Waylon Jennings song called Rainy
There
Day
is.
Woman as well, which comes up. So I think it could have been from that.
Yeah.
But it was more a case of trawling around for names that didn't sound awful probably and settling on
Yeah.
Rainy Day Woman. But yeah, massive Dylan fans. It's
Yeah.
really probably very close to the centre of what we do in terms of like his relationship with traditional music and
Yeah.
contemporary songs. So,
Fantastic. I've got to ask you as well. What do you think of Bob Dylan's hair? What are your thoughts on Bob Dylan's hair?
great. So
Yeah,
I'd
I
say
mean,
peak,
Gabe's has a lot of thoughts on this, so
do.
strap
I
in.
Oh, fantastic.
peak Dylan hair 65.
Oh, here we
cover,
go.
Cover of Highway 61 Revisited. Maybe like sort of still curly, bit
Yeah,
bit
yeah.
afro, but not really
Bit
long.
wild.
It gets like 66. It's much bigger. It's
when you wrote that question, you never thought you'd get such a detailed answer, did you?
Love it, Gabriel. That's
more,
amazing.
like
Well, he could have gone on longer.
Way longer. Way longer. We were talking earlier, weren't we? And we were listening to your music online, and you have one song called Home that just is so beautiful. The chorus has to be one of my favourite all-time choruses. It's so beautiful. Well, it really, lyrically, vocally, it's stunning. Really stunning. I was in the bath at the time on the phone to Bonnie.
We do share.
So she wasn't like, we're not in the bath together, just for the record. And yeah, we were saying how beautiful it is, and also your song Wasted. It's kind of, I don't know, it's a poetic narration of real life, really. And your EP, Gallows Green, is a collection of songs, as it read on the internet, about the resilience of women. And I wondered what moved you to do that, and who is an inspiration to you? What women are an inspiration to you?
Yeah, well, that album was pretty much about just kind of everyday women that I met whilst working as a social worker. So I qualified to be a social worker in Birmingham, and I met so many women who've been so affected by domestic abuse and coercive relationships, controlling relationships. It tended to kind of boil down to a lot of the kind of issues we were working through together boiled down to these issues a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And it just filled my head all of the time. And you know, you have so many female friends, and of course male friends too who experience this, but it is overwhelmingly female victims. And it just kind of consumed my thoughts at that time, and I wrote this album that just kind of, you know, you kind of write something, you don't really realise what you're writing it about. And all these songs come out and you're like, oh, okay, this is what's happening. And we kind of created, you know, Gabe's helped me kind of create the album and try and kind of work through some of that stuff.
Well, it's
really.
beautiful and it's got depth to it, and I think a lot of women can relate to it, whether they've experienced it or not, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, for sure.
kudos to you.
Yeah, thanks.
It's got a great meaning. So, pleasure to listen to. Absolutely.
And I think you've got a really unique sound. I mean, your voice is it's almost ethereal.
Yeah, it is.
It's so beautiful. Just interested in, obviously, Dylan is one of your inspirations. What other musical inspirations do you draw upon? Is there any particular instruments? Because I know you have quite a wide repertoire of instruments. So what are your real...
Well, for a long time we were just two guitars really, and mostly just Hannah singing. On the recordings we have some different vocalists with us. I've been singing a bit more in live recently, though I won't be today. And probably the biggest musical influence in terms of making those two guitars work together would be Gillian Welsh and David Rawlings. I don't know if you know them, but they're they were our touchstone for thinking. Well, we both play guitar. And how are we going to make two guitars work? Like if you were designing two instruments to fit together, you probably wouldn't say two things that do exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
So they're a big influence in forming that, as well as the Milk Carton Kids who do a similar thing. And then recently, as you said, we've got some different instruments. Hannah's been playing the banjo, I've been playing the mandolin.
Fantastic.
And so we've been trying to delve into a deeper sort of Americana folk old-time tradition of...
Fabulous.
Like we're trying to play some instrumental
We love a
tunes
bit of
and
folk
things
here.
like that.
We love a bit of folk.
Yeah.
Folk mental.
Well,
Folky mental.
he's sitting on a sort of a mushroom stool. That's quite folky. It's in a tree. That's pretty folky.
Absolutely.
Yes, fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you. We're really excited to
thank
hear
you
you
so
play
much.
Thank
today.
you.
Definitely.
James is going to titillate us with some social media.
Yeah. So guys, please get in touch with us at these sessions on Twitter, Instagram, and our Facebook page is the Treehouse Sessions. Please get in touch because I've only had 2 messages.
That's hands, isn't it?
Anyway, take a mouthful of water, ladies. Come on, quickly, let's get this done.
Can I
Come on.
just say, we
Just,
weren't
you've
warned
shared
about
everything
this.
else.
We
Share a
weren't
glass. Come
prepped.
on.
It's
Come
not
on.
the sharing of the glass that we're concerned about.
Okay, just talk. Well, you've
comfortable with
Mina's
that.
already nearly going. This is really bad, this one. This is from Dave, 21420N. This is bad. This is bad. Why did the Oreo go to the dentist? He lost his filling. No.
Easy.
No. You actually like the build-up to that more than the actual that it was, but I told you it was bad. And the only other one I've had, what do you call a magical dog? A Labrador. No, still no water. Still no water. We've only had 2, so please get in touch. So at these sessions. Anyway, the next act we've had, you just saw them interviewed. Brilliant duo. Please put your hands together. What are they called again?
Mittens.
Well,
Mittens.
what?
Put your mittens together.
What are they called again?
Harry Daniels.
No, Daniel, Harry. No. Anyway, Harry Daniels.
Be off with you.
Be off.
Oh yeah, they're going to introduce us, aren't they? Am I meant to go? Go. Ready?
The twinkle of a grand piano in the middle of the night. A foregone conclusion in the middle, I'm out of sight. These graveyard hours, it's ticking time. These graveyard hours, they're ticking time. And we lived in some sights, seen some dies were without them. And we lived in some sights, seen some dies were without them. But there'll be no stories to tell. There'll be no stories to tell. Never thought of myself as a storyteller. These graveyard hours, they come alive, live. Thought of myself as a storyteller. In these graveyard hours, they come alive, alive, live, live. We lived in some sights, seen some dies, so we've out them. Oh, we lived in some sights, seen some dies, so we've out them. There'll be no stories to tell. There'll be no stories to tell. I never thought of myself as a storyteller. In these graveyard hours, they come alive, alive. Never thought of myself as a storyteller. These graveyard hours, they come alive, 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 alive. Cheers, thank you, I'm Harry Daniel. Right, so it was my granddad's first anniversary of his death on Monday, so I'm wearing this in his memory. So this song shall slowly fade, and it's from the point of view of like my granddad's up in heaven, looking down on my grannies, and like one of them's about to leave this world. But so it's just a sentimental song about that, and it's called Slowly Fade. She will let go. Is that where you are today? Is that where you are now? Is that where you are now? She will let fall. Is that where you are today? Is that where you are now? Is that where you are now? Say your prayers now. Say your prayers now. Slowly fade, if that's why you are, if that's why you are. He's up in the clouds, waiting on you, watching stars, waiting on you up in the clouds. Slowly fade. Say your prayers now. Open up the gates. Slowly fade. Slowly fade. If that's why you are. That's why you are. He's up in the clouds, waiting on you, watching stars, waiting on you up in the clouds. Slowly fade, slowly fade, slowly fade. that where you are today? Is that where you are now? Is that where you are now? Open the gates. Cheers, thank you. How we doing? Pretty cold out here, isn't it? Just about, isn't it? So this next song I'm gonna do is called Aim for the City. I released it on the 31st of January. If you've seen it on Spotify or whatever. Can we buy it? Yeah, you can do if you want, yeah. But if you like it, that's it. So this is a test, isn't it? So but yeah, so this one's called Aim for the City. We enjoyed recording this one, didn't we? So, here it is. We aim for the city, full of vigor. All along we fall like zombies. To be optimistic, it's a whole life's work. The energy to breathe is precious, so precious. Drag through the dirt, it makes life so uncertain. Blackening of the eyes, we're just normal guys in the city. All along we fall like zombies. The city in a dream state, all alone we fall like zombies. All the disguises fading in the night. The energy to breathe is precious, so drag through the dirt, it makes life so uncertain. Tell me who am I? We're just normal guys in the city. Oh, alone we fall like zombies. Cheers, thank you. Thank you. So that's going to be on an EP. It should have been coming out Monday, but it's been delayed a bit. So it'll be out. It's on an EP called Into Words, and a few songs about my granddad and stuff like that. So it'll be out there on Spotify, all the rest and all that. So yeah, if you like what you're hearing, it'll be on that. So. I like the respect for your granddad, man. Wow. Yeah, he's an important man in my life, so definitely. Anyway, so this song's called Grow. It's about my nephew, another bright light in my life and stuff. So there's references to Aston Villa. I know I'm in the south of Birmingham, so I don't know if it's... My dad's a Blue Nose, but I'm a Villa fan, so, but yeah. Anyway, this one's called Grow. So. I can't wait to see you grow in this world full of sorrow. colours and colours of claret and blue. Wine horse, your smile will radiate. Wine horse, the energy you radiate. Wine horse, you'll stay safe in this world that we live upon. I can't wait to see you grow. I can't wait to see you grow. In this world that we live upon, I can't wait to see you grow. In your claret and blue, I can't wait to see you grow. Kicking footballs in the garden. Well, look out for you. And there you are, in your colours of claret and blue. Claret and blue, and the colours are claret and blue, in the colours are claret and blue, in your colours are claret and blue. White horse, your smile will radiate. White horse, the energy will radiate. White horse, you'll stay safe in this world that we live upon. I can't wait to see you grow. Whoa. I can't wait to see you grow. Whoa. In this world that we live upon, I can't wait to see you grow. See you grow. Whoa. Can't wait to see you grow. Whoa. In this world that we live upon, can't wait to see you grow. In your claret and blue, in your claret and blue, in your claret and blue. F the blues, in your claret and blue, in your claret and blue, in your claret and blue. Cheers, thank you. That one's called Granite. Thank you. Let me just do some tuning up. This usually takes a while, but. My granddad supported Villa, so I have to really, but yeah. Yeah, I know, mate. Probably rushed it a bit, I know. Right, so this last song's called Troubadour. I believe it's Mila's favourite, so...
Whose favourite?
Mila's. I think it, yeah, so... And this one I released in 2017, but it's a new song for all of you. It's been around for 3 years, so... But anyway, so if you enjoy it, it's gonna... I think we're gonna get it re-recorded, aren't we? Sometime this year, so... Full band version, anyway, so... Here we go, this one's called Troubadour. I've been Harry Daniels. If you like what you heard, find me on Facebook, all the rest. Oh yeah, of course. This is Jack. This is Jack on the snare. Usually he has a massive kit with him, but yeah, so he just brought a snare today, but yeah.
Wouldn't say massive.
Well,
big enough in it. But so this is Jack Batchelor. He's come all the way from Cheltenham today, so give him a big round. Sorry, I forgot you were there, to be fair. I'm usually at the front, aren't I? So. Oh dear. Cheers, Dad. You're my troubadour. You're always bringing trouble to my door. You're always bringing trouble to my door. I brought you daffodils. Your punch is my reward in the shadows of the waterfalls. 'Cause everywhere you go, like a bull in a china shop, I know you won't get white drops. You're my true, 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 troubadour. You're my true, 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 troubadour. There's a new beginning waiting to start, searching for that heart in your heart. There's a new beginning waiting to start, searching for his bird in your heart, for his bird in your heart. You're my true, 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 troubadour. 'Cause you're my true, 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 troubadour. Nonchalant she is. Her mercy is too much to be seen, but nonchalant she is. I bet she won't confess. New beginning waiting, new beginning waiting, new beginning waiting to start in your heart, in your heart. You're my troubadour, you're my troubadour, you're my troubadour, you're my troubadour. 'Cause you're my true, 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 true. 'Cause everywhere you go, like a bull in a china shop. True, 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 true. No, she won't get white drops. You're my troubadour. You're always bringing trouble to my door. You're always bringing trouble to my door. Cheers, thank you. I've been Harry Daniels. What a great place this is. So it's brilliant to be here. Hope I can be here again. See you later.
Troubadour, them. Not me.
Anyway, hi.
I don't know.
Yeah, sorry, we were totally absorbed in that song then. Troubadour, amazing. So we are with David from The Big Empty. Welcome, Dave.
Hi, Dave. How are you doing?
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hi, Dave. How are you?
I'm alright, thank you.
Good. So you're back with us again. You're practically part of the furniture really now, aren't you?
Yeah.
You are.
How was that first time on your own?
Terrifying?
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, yeah.
You seem to muddle
Completely
through.
hated it.
Well, we loved it. You sounded
You're amazing.
amazeballs.
I need to point something out though. So this is what, the third time you've played at Treehouse now?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
with like all three different sets
All
and
three
songs
different
and different
sets,
numbers.
yeah. And you keep reducing in numbers each time you come back. What
just-
the hell is happening to these
Well,
band
as I
members?
get older,
I just cut more people off.
Yeah, yeah, we all do it, Dave.
Are you absorbing them via osmosis?
I just don't really like people anymore.
It's all right. No one likes you.
Well, that's why I'm not down there.
We love.
We
See
love
how you see.
Dave.
There you go. I fed them that one, didn't I?
So the Big Empty, this is your new venture. Before you were with Wick Gutler and the Gins
For a
and
brief moment.
Midnight Bonfires.
Midnight Bonfires,
as
of course,
well.
yeah. So Big Empty's like, it's probably more Midnight Bonfires than like the Wick Gutler thing.
Yeah,
But it's like, we're all a bit more grown up
yeah.
and we're all just haven't got as much energy in the same places, if you know what I mean. So
Come on,
Midnight
Dave.
Bonfires was a bit more house party,
Yeah,
20-year-olds going nuts, but the Big Empty I think is just a bit beefier, a bit more soulful,
Bit
more
meaty.
meaningful.
Yeah, sorry,
and all
mean.
they're all, I'm just trying to do new songs all the time, and there's all these new words keep coming, and they're all like the most personal stuff I've written
Really?
ever. Yeah.
Wow, okay, so that would have
Brilliant.
been quite nerve-wracking to perform that
Well, yeah,
as
man.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really nerve-wracking.
totally.
I wrote that one song, the last one, and it's not very nice. And I sent it Kate, and I was like, "Don't worry, you know, don't worry."
Please don't worry.
Everything's fine.
I love you, really.
So I've got to talk about one of your songs, Dave.
Oh yes.
Elbow Grease. I absolutely
Thank you.
can't get enough of that song. So when we first saw you play at the station,
Yeah.
when I first saw you play at the station, that song really stood out. It's got kind of like a reggae vibe, and you're kind of into it, and it's just epic. So,
yeah.
what is that song about?
So it's me trying to be like soulful.
Yeah. You are soulful.
Yeah.
You're full
So
of it.
okay, I'm going to tell you what it's about then. It's not about what you think.
Okay.
Stop it.
About elbow grease.
James.
Do you want the full length description?
Yeah.
Really.
We want
Yeah,
the
yeah.
full length.
Go
We
for
want
it.
the extrapolated version.
It's another one of these new songs that are very truthful, very honest, and you know, I'm married and we've recently had a little boy,
Yeah.
and it's just about this moment where, okay, so you're in hospital and you're having a baby,
Yeah.
and then everything, you admire your wife and what
Yeah.
she does, but you see things differently. It all becomes like almost scientific, still love, but scientific,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You see everything differently, and you're on this ward with a load of other amazing women and families, and your perspective completely changes, and you're going through this, and then it was just like one day, and then you know it's just saying, you know, you still got the glow about you as well. You know?
Yeah,
It's just all of a sudden
beautiful.
this one day,
Changes everything.
you
Yeah.
know,
I can see a change in you. You look
older.
More tireder.
So it's me trying to be a bit, you know, Marvin Gaye.
Brilliant, mate. It's
Tick,
excellent. It's really
Dave.
good.
Yeah.
massive tip.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Didn't you have something in mind?
Mine?
So I thought it'd be quite fun
Oh, God.
to play a little game of word association
Oh, yeah.
with you and get a bit of a flow going. So we all have a daffodil. Not quite sure what you're going to do with them.
Hit whoever loses.
Hit whoever
Okay,
loses.
yeah, we'll hit
Okay, so we're going to do a quick fire round, word association, and Jamila's going to start.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay, well, the word I'm going to go with is two words actually, because I'm going to cheat.
Okay.
Is what Bonnie thought your band was called previously. So, ready?
Yes.
Midnight Vampires.
Dave.
Quick, we get to hit you.
Oh, I'm supposed to.
Yeah, come on,
Oh,
it's rubbish. Come on.
Midnight Vampires.
Yeah.
Word say first word that comes into your head.
Oh,
No.
Dracula.
Yeah.
Blood.
Teeth.
Mouse.
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 Hey, it was a word. It was a word.
Not association. Not associated.
Oh, well, okay, all right.
Should you do one more round?
Yeah, go on then. Go on.
Okay. I'm going to go
Do
for.
you play words?
How do you play words?
Oh, what you just did? Just say anything.
Let's do it
All
from
right,
start
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah. Go on
No,
then.
go on.
Go on.
No, you.
All right, we'll go this way round.
Okay, I'm going to go shrimp.
Prawn.
Hairy.
Oh, vag.
People.
No.
What?
What are you pointing at me?
It's your go.
It's your go.
Bash it. I said no.
Anyway, enough of this silly nonsense.
Anyway,
I would like to know
move on.
what is next for Big Empty Dave. What is next for you guys?
Okay, so the big plan is we're going to try and record some songs and then try and just get some gigs. That's literally the plan is I'm just going to ask around, see if I can get any gigs, and if the band can make it, the band can make it.
Happy days.
If they can't, I'll just do it on my own. But my ultimate dream is we record like an album or 2 albums.
Yeah.
And we're just doing it because we enjoy it. And, you know, it's good for your mental health.
Sounds like you've got the inspiration as well at the moment. So.
Is there anywhere we can find you online yet?
The new stuff, no, but you can get us on Midnight Bonfires. Like,
Okay.
we'll any sort of gigs or things, we'll
Sorry,
put it on the.
bonfires or vampires?
It's definitely bonfires.
Okay,
yeah.
definitely midnight bonfires.
Yeah, midnight bonfires.
Bonnie.
Not bonfires.
I mean, Midnight Bonfires is a bit dated.
Just can't get the stuff.
No, everything starts with like midnight or something. Yeah, so that's what it's
Is
I
that
like
why
it.
you've gone for the big empty?
Well, basically, because usually it's a big empty space because no one can make it.
Oh, don't be silly.
Fake it to you,
Yeah.
mate. Fake it
So
to you.
who else are you in the big empty with, Dave? Tell us about your other band members.
Well, so you got Mark, who's the drummer, who's he's played drums since we were like 15, like good bands and stuff. But he's like ridiculous. He is ridiculous.
He is
He's
ridiculous.
like the best drummer.
He is actually ridiculous. He's
He
quite
is.
jazzy, isn't he, in his style? Right? Just-
Everything though, he
yeah.
can do anything.
Yeah.
He's ridiculous. You got Theo, who's good. Oh, that was a joke. No, he's
Oh, we
really
love
no.
Theo,
Theo's
don't
great.
we?
Theo's great. He plays bass, guitar, everything, and he's just solid. And he's well up for songwriting all the time.
Yeah.
Simon as well, who just brings the guitar, the cool. He's the cool one.
Yeah, and also,
yeah.
I loved the harmonies, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can
beautiful.
sing and all.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He knows
Keep
harmonies.
your eye on him.
Yeah, he's got his own stuff. No, he's really good, man. He's really good. Yeah, that's it really.
Yeah,
And my mate Rick, but he's not. He was in the Midnight Bonfires.
he was, yes.
But he's like heavily into like writing novels and stuff. Very
Oh,
clever man.
wow.
But we're sort of discussing lyrics and things. I'm putting a lot more thought in the lyrics and to make songs whole, not just that line fits. That's
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you've
'Cause
always
usually,
been
like,
a great
before-
songwriter, Dave.
Well, I
seriously.
know.
Yes, absolutely. No, but you have. You're like a storyteller. I've said that before. Like the Wit Gutler and the Gin stuff was kind of almost theatrical.
Because some of that is crossing over.
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. But Dave,
Mm-hmm.
it's fabulous to have you back and playing
man.
under the banner of the Big Empty, and
Yeah,
hopefully you'll come back again with full band.
Yeah, definitely.
So we can
Yeah, I'll only
experience
come
that.
back with a full band later.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Always
we'll
a pleasure,
look forward to
won't
that,
it?
won't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's been an
definitely.
absolute pleasure
Yeah, thanks,
to
man.
witness your
It's,
beautiful music. So thank you
thanks
so
for asking
much,
us to
Dave.
play on my own as well.
Pleasure, as
Very
always.
much appreciated.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
James,
Hello.
got any social media?
We have. Please get in touch with us on at these sessions. Please let us know what you think of the show. The feedback's always welcome, and the Treehouse sessions on Facebook as well. You can also catch our back catalogue of shows if you've enjoyed tonight on YouTube. They're all there. You can break them down into individual bands or watch whole shows. Please, if you want to cut out the rubbish you hear from us, just watch the individual acts.
Hang on a
Pointing at
minute.
us, for instance.
Well, me. If you want to cut out the stuff from me, let's put it that way. Anyway, please let us know. They've made me forget what I was going to say. It doesn't matter. I listen to I say this sometimes and I don't mean it, but I did actually hear them do soundcheck tonight, so I've been really looking forward to these guys. They're bringing a bit of youth and energy to us. Lovely duo. It's Rainy Day Woman.
Yes.
That's all.
Hands tight and watchful eyes on her. She sat so still, still she could in the belly of the beast that surged and cracked and filled. Mother, she cried, oh mother, I tried to steer clear with the grip, but come to life. So many men on the take and line need a poor girl for a wife. Where the picture slips and man skips, there's another woman in the kitchen. Duty calls and his voice comes from the hall. It feels later. I think it's gonna be Sarah. She dreams of home alone, far from the ground she's on. Closing your eyes so tight, but the feelings have gone. Dreaming, decorated room, turning bright and gloom, held up by a string. You think that she is your plaything. Oh, thank you so much. This is so lovely. It's gorgeous. We're having such a lovely time. That last song I wrote was written after I went on a family holiday to Ireland last year, and whilst we were there, we discovered some family history that we didn't realise existed. So it turned out that an ancestor of mine was transported from Ireland when she was 7 to Australia, and when she was 13, she became pregnant and was married with 5 children by the time she was 22 to a man who was much older than her. And it wasn't a story that any of us knew about, and it was something that came a bit of a shock, really. It was in the 1820s. So yeah, I wrote that song called Sarah for her. And this next song is about the film For Summer. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but it's a great film. It was awarded a BAFTA a few weeks ago, and it's about a woman and her baby living in Aleppo during the siege. So yeah, you'll cry the whole way through.
The film, not the song.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to cry. You can cry if you like, it's fine.
The song's called Home.
That song you sing, gonna bring me home, gonna bring me home. 'Cause the place I'm in doesn't feel like home, doesn't feel like home. When I was young, got a place called home, got a place called home. Youth cut short, I ran, got no place to go, no place to go. And we got caught up in a whirling storm, a whirling storm. In between the shells, my baby born, my baby born. And she will grow up in a place between, a place between. Not knowing what home means, turns in her sleep, turns in her sleep. And when I grow old, I wanna go to that strange place I know I once called home, But for now I sing this song and pray we find a place where she can speak and I can walk the streets so unafraid. Now I see you on the other side. Now I'll meet you on the inside. Gotta go wherever I'm told. Gotta go wherever I'm told. Gotta go wherever I am told. Gotta go wherever I am told. Thanks so much. Ah, thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, we're Rainy Day Woman. This is Hannah. I'm Gabriel. It's an ominous name when Dennis is still creeping around.
So that last song, Home, we released last week as a EP, which is very exciting. So you can find it online in all the places. We're online. You can find it on Spotify, on all the kind of streaming places.
Why can't you find it online?
Yeah, exactly.
We signed up to some subscription service where you put.
What do I put into Spotify?
You put in Rainy Day Woman Home. There you go, everyone. You can also buy it if you would like to. We have some CDs with us, and it's also online on Bandcamp for a download.
Thank you. This is a really new song.
Yes. So this song I wrote quite recently, a couple of weeks ago, about an uneasy marriage. Although we said that in a folk club and someone just went, "So just a marriage then?" So in our tender years we wouldn't understand that, of course.
People are embittered.
Yeah.
It's just in the dark and the cold of their eyes that make him seem so strange. 17 years and the coal's running dry makes it feel like a barren place. Felt like just yesterday she walked wearing white in the father's stern gaze. Now she's out in the fields most days and nights. She's no time for the chains. And out in the bar and the drinking lights, old friends turning hard. Where's your woman when you need her at night? Well, is she staring at the stars? No good, no good, they Jude and Clay. She'll turn wild like the wolves. You'll make sure to keep her safe inside. Consider what good men could do. cowered in the corner, his face turning white. In the shadows of the night, he cried out loud, but his mouth ran dry. They were bored out looking for a fight, and the landlord turned, his arm struck in haste. He was a desperate man, powerful blows to his beautiful face. Cries of laughter filled the land. Ooh, 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 and it was just that moment the door swung wide, and his lady's shadow burned, took him by the arm and scattered the fight. In shades of darkness men returned, and out in the night the lovers clung fast to the sense of themselves, married by duty but together in flight, from a world of cages and cells. Ooh.
We're going to play two more, is that right?
I mean, we can just play one if you like.
One more is normally a positive thing.
Yeah.
But I'm going to blow my nose. It's cold. Is that right, Treehouse sessions?
So this next song is also off the EP. It's called Shelter. It's got kind of some of the same themes as Home. It's just about how everyone needs a place to live and be free and to love and do their thing, live a normal life.
That's very vague. Hannah,
we're in like a treehouse. I feel like we can be vague and, floaty. It's the right vibe.
It came out of the way in which refugees are often treated in the national conversation in lots of media, and in a sort of very dehumanising way, and in a way which is often at odds with the sort of moral values that we, in theory, pride ourselves on. So,
it's a very angry song. The way I spoke about it is how I'm feeling at the moment, but when I wrote the song I was not feeling that way, as you'll probably be able to tell. So we had we recorded this song with my friend Dylan, who's here. He does all of our recording and stuff. We went to a cottage in Wales and just spent the week there and just jammed out some songs and had some beautiful harmonies on it and had an amazing time. Your mouth is so abrasive, and in your face there's not a trace of any sort of human kindness, and he thought you've lost your manners. And I thought you said you cared about the stories that we all block out. The voices always calling ahead. How do you live with yourself? Ooh. would your mother pray? It's her life you've taken away. And I thought you said you loved to shout. Well, if not for you, then for her, stampede out. You tried my patience and you just too loud. Just listen to the sound. In that show, it makes me mad. I was so caught up in her head. Do you have no respect for a voice that is so unread? Do you want her dead? And it all stick to you like glue. And they'll claim they always really knew what would become of somebody like you, meaning what they would do to you. There's a headline above her face claiming that we have no more space for a mother or a brother looking for some kind of shelter.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We've got one more for you, if that's all right. Yeah, thanks to Aid and everyone for having us. It's been such a
Yeah,
nice
it's
thing.
been so wonderful, and everybody else who played. It's been awesome.
But you're working, so I'll fade away. I'll pretend we're still talking. Hey, tomorrow's another day. I know that you're lying to me, you're too drunk to conceal it. Too sad to cry, except in dreams filled with secrets you're not revealing. And I'll sit at home alone with babies 1, 2, 3. I'll spend the night on my own while you're haunting gallows green. Watch out for that remind. You see his face, I reckon. And as the sun goes down, he'll ask for another round to start. And the man I used to love, 'cause it wasn't enough. And I love my children and their home that I paid for. I love you now as much as then, so why are you still sleeping on the floor? My mother called me and she tried not to cry. I move out of this city the very next time you lay. Watch out for his cowboy tie. You see the face of a man who's done me so much wrong. And as the sun goes down, he'll ask for another round to sound. And the man I used to trust, 'cause it wasn't enough.
Rainy Day Woman. Beautiful music and beautiful people as well. Very inspirational with the work they're doing and the songs they're writing. Great cause. That was the last song, Abby. Zip it. Thank you so much, everybody. It's been a fabulous evening, beautiful entertainment, and thank you to the crew, the artists, the audience, my fellow presenters as well.
Well done, everyone.
Well done. Yeah. But alas, it is the end of the show.
Don't fret.
Well, I love the Treehouse and I will miss it so.
Just go onto YouTube and watch the old shows.
There are 3 years' worth to keep you sedated.
Entertained, elated and emancipated.
But remember, none but ourselves can free our mind.
We need to embrace atomic energy flow.
But for now, alas, we show.
But not before we wish Aid a happy birthday.
Yo!
Happy birthday
to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Aid!